You have never seen this person before today. You talked a little bit together and found them very interesting. You don't want to go too fast, but you don't want to lose them either. Need some advice? Life is made up of moments where we meet all kind of new people. Whether it's a Bible study, a concert, or a friend's party. If you want to find a life partner, it is to your advantage to use more ways of getting to know new people. It can take a lot of courage, especially if you're an introvert, but it is the best way to enrich your social life. It's also a good way to become more relaxed when meeting new people. If you get into the habit of going to unfamiliar places and talking with strangers, you will be more and more comfortable with new faces. During one of these activities, you chat with a charming young woman. As Christian, it might seem inappropriate to use the same method as unbeliever, like asking for the young woman's phone number, or even worse, by inviting her home after the evening. So, what do we do? First and foremost, put a guard on your heart. Even if you find that you share many things in common, don't let your thought focus on marriage, or else your hormones might make you think of carnal pleasures. Bind your heart properly by remembering one essential point. Marriage is the union of two best friends. And this is the secret of a good, sanctified, and effective approach. Always keep the idea of friendship in mind. For example, if you meet a person of the same sex as you and think, that could be a good friend, how would you act? You might ask them to become your friend on social media first, then keep getting to know them. You certainly do not have a list of criteria for finding a friend. So you would not give a long questionnaire to a new acquaintance to see if they are worth your time to develop a friendship with them. Well, the same is true with someone who could become your partner. After meeting them for the first time, don't start asking them questions to see if they could meet your list of criteria. Instead of asking yourself, could this stranger be my future spouse? Ask yourself, could this stranger become a new friend? Ah, we have to marry our best friend. So let's start with friendship. By changing our expectation, we are much less stressed in communicating with new people. We're not building our future by sending them a message. Don't worry, it's never a waste of time to talk to other Christians. We are a big family with many brothers and sisters. Let's learn to communicate with each other without expectation. If you feel rushed to get married, I'll talk to the Lord about it. Finding a husband is not like buying a phone. In God, we marry for life. The foundation must, therefore, be solid to last a lifetime. So let's not rush things. Once you have exchanged messages for a time, you can ask them if they want to participate in an activity that you would be attending. For example, if you meet someone at a Christian concert, well, you can ask them if they plan to go to another Christian concert, just like you would with an emergent friendship, because that's what it is, the beginning of a friendship. Keep in mind that some people are talkative and others more reserved. If you send a message to a person and they don't reply to you or they don't seem to want to talk more, don't push it. Do not send to any message the first week. The idea here is to open a door, not to invade the new acquaintance. By rushing into someone's interesting, you could break up this relationship that could have been fruitful had you been patient. Another important point, if you keep the idea of developing a friendship in mind, it will also leave room in your heart to talk to other people. For example, when a man meets an interesting woman and thinks only of her, examines the possibility if she could be his wife, and so on, he has no time to make other friendship. And if after 6 months he realizes that there will be no relationship with her, he will feel like he has lost 6 months of his life. Whereas if he would have kept the idea of friendship in mind, not only they would have been happier in general, but would also have kept their heart free for another person if one of the friendship becomes more interesting. Last advice, this idea of friendship should even be your motivation to participate in all single activities. Even if you participate in an activity, do not go there to find your future mate. Go there to meet new people, to encourage the organizer, or to enjoy the activity as it is. If you do not make memorable encounters, you will still have a great evening. And if you do meet an interesting person, you won't feel the pressure of marriage and you will be able to be yourself.